Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
We are in Hot Springs, Arkansas this morning, and we'll show you some video. It is beautiful. Fall has sprung here, and the colors are gorgeous. So Hot Springs is known for the hot springs here,
Yep.
right? And they've got some natural ones, some free ones that are around the city that you can fill up your water with for free. And this natural mineral water you can take home with you. It's very cool. All right, Angela's gonna touch the water. Ready?
Yeah. Oh, that's how you do it. Oh. Oh wow, it's warm.
Is it?
Yeah. It's like a bath here.
Oh yeah, that's.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know if you can see the steam. It is
It's not
warm.
drinking water, then you're gonna take it
No,
home
it's
and
drinking.
I know, but what you have to let it cool off before you drink it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking I could put some in my water bottle, but no.
Probably not. It would be too warm to drink right away.
But it'd be good if you wanted to make like a hot tea.
Yeah, that's true. An instant hot tea. Let's go see that fountain over there. Let's see if that fountain is a hot spring fountain. So we're headed up here to where all the old bathhouses are. And apparently back in the 1920s or 1930s, they had a bunch of bathhouses up here, and it was pretty popular back with like local gangsters and folks. They would come up here and hang out and escape and come up here and spa. So we're gonna go check that out. So we're in the middle of the downtown, and I mean, there's people walking their dogs, there's restaurants and bars and stuff all over here. But what's really interesting about this is if I turn around, I'll try to do it slowly here. This downtown is in the middle of a national park. So this is Hot Springs National Park, and the visitor center is over here. We're gonna go check that out, and all the bathhouses line up this right side of the street. But this is in the middle of the national park, and it's the middle of town. It is a trip. I've never seen a national park like this before. So here's a fountain up here, and we're guessing this is a natural spring fountain just because of all the steam coming off the side of it and the moss growing on it. And try to touch it. Yeah, that's warm. That's pretty. And there's another one down there where people are filling up water bottles. And there's another one up there on the hill, right there, where you can fill up water bottles. It's warm. It's not super hot.
It's not as warm as the first one.
No, But see, there's another one up there where the stairs are. This is cool.
Water here.
And then this huge building here. I don't know what that is, but we'll find out. What do you think so far? Pretty cool?
Yeah, it's unique.
It is. And the weather's great.
Pretty. What degrees are we at right now? 52.
52.
But
There's
it feels good.
some of the colors. We're going to get some more of that in a little bit. But let's go see the visitor center, okay? All right, let's go. So this is the Lamar building, the Lamar Baths. And this is the visitor center for the national park. We're gonna head in there, but you can see there's Buckstaff baths there. There's another one next to it right here. There's one on the corner. It just lines this row where the hot springs comes up, and they built these spas to take advantage of that. So we're gonna go inside and check it out. All right, so we're inside the national park gift shop. You can buy a growler, or you can buy a mason jar. And then you could fill it up right here with this hot spring water. And here's the breakdown of what's in the thermal water. It comes out at 143 degrees on average. So if I turn the knob gently, let's see. It's not that warm, but this is the inside of it. And I really like this tile. It's really neat. All right, we're gonna head out. Well, that was cool. Ange is inside. I think she's getting a lip balm. Here she comes right now. Let's see what you got. Ange, what'd you get?
Oh, you know me, I'm a sucker for chapstick.
Yeah.
It's a honey one. Hello, honey lip balm.
Tupelo honey?
Mm-hmm. She says it's very thick and moisturizing, so you don't really even need much.
Oh, awesome.
That's cool.
Awesome.
Little will go a long way.
So that was the Lamar Baths. We're gonna keep walking and show you some more. Across the street is the Gangster Museum, which was pretty highly rated on some of the sites we saw of things to do.
Right.
They recommended that that's something you try. Maybe we'll stop by there on the way back. We've got 2 hours on our parking, so I think we're just gonna walk up the street where the bathhouses are, maybe come down the other side, and then go for a little drive. Yeah. Sound fun? Okay, let's go. So this is the entrance to where the hot springs are. Here's another one right here. You can see the steam coming off of that. And there's another one of these columns and another fountain on the other side of this crane here. But you can walk up this way and walk through all these gardens and climb your way up and go look at some of the other hot springs as they bubble up. And I think they're hotter at the top and they get cooler as you come down. But right next to it here is the Fordyce bathhouse, and we're gonna walk in there. That's got like a tour, like a little museum or something on the inside. So we're gonna go check that out and see what it looks like. So here in the lobby, and it is all marble. And they've got these fountains. There's one here, and there's another one over on that side. Down there. Beautiful. So this is neat. They've got it set up the way it would be as if you were here in the 1920s, coming into the different rooms for spa treatments. Very clinical throughout this entire building. They've got these steam chairs. These were always funny when we were a kid watching cartoons about the big guys that would go sit in these, and they would come out really skinny afterwards. And that's a little sit-in spa where you just plant your seat right in there. This is neat. All right, here's some more tubs. And this is electrohydric bath. And that looks like a massage table of some sort, and I don't know what those are, but they make me nervous. Oh, I like this. Look at this. That is like a car wash shower with all those shower heads. That is neat. That's what I need in my bathroom. Maybe I can convince Ange when I leave here to put one of those in. There's some more steam cabinets if you wanted to come in here with some friends and hang out. But this is a neat little museum, free too, by the way. Wow, look at this. This is beautiful. This is the men's bath hall. And look at this stained glass up here. Wow, this is gorgeous in here. They say that Skylight has about 8,000 individual pieces of glass. Beautiful. Well, that was pretty neat. They had the different rooms set up to look like the different rooms of the bathhouses and had the artifacts and stuff in there, which was really cool. It was a little clinical, but I think that men's bathhouse was probably the most beautiful part of this room, or of this tour. They had a couple other floors. I didn't go to all those. Ange didn't go in with me. She was finishing a drink and they don't allow you to bring drinks in, but definitely somewhere that you could go in and spend, you know, a half hour or so, and it's free, so didn't cost you anything. So we're walking up through these beautiful gardens, and that didn't really show you anything, but there you go, that's better. And we're gonna go check out the spring and maybe take a walk up the hill, up these steps, and see what we can see. So we're up at the top here, and the dates on here say 1895. And here's another little fountain. And it's hot. That's hot water. They said the average is 143 degrees.
Could you feel it?
Yeah. I don't know if it feels 143.
It's warm though. I mean, that would, if you got your body in there and had it sitting there, that's
I mean, we keep our spot at like what, 101, 102? Do you think that's as hot?
That's hotter.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, we're gonna go up here around the side and see if there's another spring over here. A display spring.
You could see the steam.
Oh. And we could hear the water underneath here.
Don't drop anything. Ooh, yeah, steamy.
Oh yeah, look. So it comes up from over there and comes down through here. Or it might even come out over here. Is it warmer? Look at all the steam coming from back in here.
Yeah, that's definitely warm.
Yeah. It's cool. So Angela is nervous. Because why? Tell the camera why you're nervous.
Oh, it's so high. Look at that.
What is?
That tower. And he says we're going up there. I think he's kidding. I don't know if we are or not.
216 feet, and we're on top of a hill, so it can see the whole valley. We're gonna go up there. You ready?
Okay.
All right, let's go. So the lookout tower in Hot Springs was pretty cool. Because it was Veterans Day weekend, they let me up for free, and then we had a coupon for a free entrance. So Ange got up free. So they let me combine the two. So we went up for free. I mean, we were only up there for 5 minutes to enjoy it and come back down. So it was definitely worth the view. I don't know if it would be worth it at $13 per person, especially with a family. It's one of those things where you get up there and go, wow, beautiful view. And then you come back down and, you know, that's it. But that was a lot of fun. It's the next day, and we, afterwards we went and got some food and went for a drive and did a little shopping and stuff. And then came back to the hotel and kind of rested. Today we're going into the botanical gardens, which is supposed to be just absolutely beautiful. And we're already seeing some really cool color. I'm gonna swing you around right here. So we haven't even left the parking lot yet. We just parked the car. And look at these beautiful trees. I love the pinks and the reds. You know, the orange is pretty too, but man, those pinks and reds, I love when they start changing color like that. And look at Ange with her pinkish sweater. She matches right there. So we're headed into the botanical gardens. We'll get some video. We're not going to take a lot, and then we've got a couple other things we're going to check out today. So beautiful gardens, and they've got, I don't know if you can see it real well, but they've got Christmas lights up. They're getting ready for their nighttime Christmas event, and I think they just have the lights on just for now. But this is the Japanese garden area that we're walking through. And this place is huge. It's like 300 acres. And so we're going to try to walk through a bunch of it. It's on an isthmus that the lake surrounds. So there's some views out towards the end where you get to see the gardens with the lake in the background. So we're going to go check out as much of this out as we can and see what we can see. What do you think so far?
Yeah, it's pretty, huh?
Yeah.
They got some of those, I don't know what they call it.
Those hanging lanterns?
That makes it look pretty.
Yeah.
It adds to the ambiance.
Yeah, super pretty. All right, let's keep walking.
At nighttime, it's gorgeous
yeah.
too.
Yeah. So one of the cool things about this botanical garden is it's, like I said on the map, it's built right next to the lake. So the paths come down right here and you get all kinds of water shots. Which is really nice. I was telling Ange, it feels like it's a very cultivated hike through the woods with all these nice stone pathways. So you feel like you're taking a hike, and it's very manicured through here. It's just absolutely beautiful. Beautiful day. So here in the botanical garden, there's still a ton of stuff that we haven't been able to see, but they have this model train set that these guys are working on up here. But you could see like the little town pieces and stuff all throughout this area. I'm gonna go up here a little higher. Yeah, this is probably a better view of it up here. But they even have some Christmas decorations set up and Christmas lights on the little towns and stuff. This is neat. They also have a peacock sanctuary, and there's a peacock sitting right there. Just trying to stay a little warm. I mean, it's like 55 degrees or 60 degrees, but still just hanging out. So this is the chapel, which is glass on all sides of it, other than that frame. You can kind of see it. And there's some great pictures online. It's beautiful. But they have a wedding going on today, so they're stopping us back here. So we are about finished here with the botanical gardens. There was a lot more that we could have seen. There's a whole other section on the east that we just didn't get to. There's a huge tree house, multi-million-dollar tree house that they built for the kids that we didn't get a chance to see. We didn't get a chance to get into that chapel back there. There's quite a bit that we could have still seen. So we'll have to come back out again and get the rest. But well worth it. I mean, if you buy your tickets in advance or buy them online when you get to the gate, it's only 20 bucks per person to get in. Otherwise, it's $25 per person. But at 300 acres, I mean, we were here for 2.5 hours, and we could have easily spent another hour and a half. If we would have brought a lunch or something, we could have spent 5 hours just hanging out here, walking around. It's just beautiful. So well worth it. We're gonna break off, go get some lunch, and go see some other stuff here in town, right, Ange?
Yeah, and a Starbucks or a local coffee shop probably would be nice.
It's on video, so now it's it has to happen, right? Yeah? Okay.
We can edit
we can edit this part out? Yeah. We'll see. I'll get her a Starbucks. Don't worry. She'll get one. She does not go without. All right. We'll see you guys in a bit. So we just finished up. We went to the Gangster Museum tour, and that was about an hour and a half, and went through that. That was really interesting. A lot of history here, all throughout Hot Springs back in the day. I guess right here in the middle of the street, which is now the street here, there's a river that flows right underneath it where the waters from the hot springs all get together and work their way down the street. So it's there's some secret doors underneath there that you can go through, and you can crawl through there, and that's how the gangsters got from one side of the street to the other. So this side of the street here is state owned or state run, and the other side over there is federal government owned. So if a gangster wanted to come down here, he could walk freely on this side and was protected by the state of Arkansas. But if he crossed over on that side, the federal government would pick him up. So what they had to do is they had to have secret tunnels underneath that would get you from one side to the other, so the gangsters could get to the mineral baths over there. Up there on the hill, that huge, majestic building is the Army Navy Hospital. And it's been around for a long time, since the 1800s. It served a bunch of Civil War soldiers, both northern and southern soldiers, and it's absolutely beautiful. It's owned by the federal government. It's completely empty, and they're not sure what they're going to do with it, but totally empty right now. So we are here in a parking lot where the alligator farm is right across the street. And this is where all of the baseball players would come down from Brooklyn. They would hang out here for spring training, and right where we're standing is the home of the Whittington Park. This was the baseball field that they would practice on. In fact, at this spot is where Babe Ruth hit his longest home run at the time. I think it was 573 feet, and he hit it all the way into where that alligator farm is. And so to commemorate that, they've got a home plate here that I'm going to show you right now. So Ange is standing at the home plate. This is where the location of the Whittington Park home plate was in 1918. And the home run that Babe Ruth hit from this location where Angela is standing was where Babe Ruth was. Obviously not on the concrete, but there was dirt there. and he hit the ball that way, 573 feet into the alligator farm, which is where that yellow tarp is right there.
That's far.
It's a long way, huh? And they've got some signs up here. There's one right there, Whittington Park. And there's another one right there.
Yeah, pretty cool. Wow.
But now it's some kind of community building, and they've taken over the property, but they've put this home plate right here.
That's cool.
So the people that played here during these spring training games, Cy Young, Honus Wagner, Buck Freeman, Sam Crawford, Walter Johnson, Tris Speaker, and Babe Ruth, all played right here. And if you look over here in the woods, I don't know if this is part of it or not. I have no idea, but it looks to me like that's tiered concrete.
Right.
Like maybe those were the stands where people could have sat.
Very well.
And watch the games up here kind of on the hill. I mean, that would make sense from here. Let's zoom out a little bit. From here where they were sitting to there's the baseball, that's the home plate. That would be enough room. That would be enough room for the third base line, for a dugout, and for grandstands to be here, or little mini grandstands. Just beautiful. Super cool part of history. Yeah?
Yeah, that's so cool.
Awesome. All right, well, that's it for this video, our 2-day trip to Hot Springs, Arkansas. If you could, please like or subscribe to our channel, and we'll keep coming out with more content as we have more of these trips. Right, Ange?
Yeah, it was fun.
All right, say goodbye.
Thanks for coming.
Bye.